Hey everyone, it's Matt Donahue with Mission Financial Planners. This is your weekly market update. I'm coming to you live from Pasadena, California tonight. It is Tuesday, October 8th. It's about 8:30 Pacific time, which means it's about an hour past my normal bedtime. But I'm in California this week, this morning, and yesterday I was in the Bay Area. Today I'll be in or tomorrow I guess I'll be in Pasadena. I'll end my day in Santa Monica, reconnecting with a former boss of mine, Sean George, and then wrapping up my travels this week with being in the Redondo Beach area. So here's your market update. Day late, coming to you late at night, but hey, better late than ever, right? So from a market moving news standpoint, a lot happened last week, right? It's this great time, if you're looking for interesting things to think about in terms of what's going on in the market. So a lot happened last week. S&P 500 and Dow were up a fractional gains. Nasdaq is still almost 3% below its record high set 3 months ago. There was a tremendous jobs report that came out last week. Over 254,000 jobs were added in September, and the July and August job figures were actually revised upward by about 72,000 jobs as well. Unemployment, hey, that fell to 4.1%, and that is marking overall, when you add all that up, a 6-month high for job growth. Two-year Treasury yields rose quite a bit, and that was a result of the strong jobs report. It increased to 3.92% from 3.7 in just one day. And what that signals is that, at least from a bond yield perspective, people are not expecting the Fed to move with aggressive rate cuts, at least in the near term. Crude oil prices increased by over 9% this week to almost $75 a barrel. That was a result of escalating geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. Energy stocks as well posted the biggest gains among S&P 500 sectors. They were up 7% for the week. S&P 500 overall posted a 2.1% return for September. That is its 10th positive month out of the last 11. Earnings season is starting. Analysts are forecasting a 4.2% increase in third quarter earnings per share. That's for S&P 500 companies, and they think that's going to be the fifth consecutive quarter of growth. And some inflation data coming out this week. September's consumer price index information will get released on Thursday. August CPI, Consumer Price Index, showed the cooling trend at 2.5% annual inflation, which was down from July's 2.9. So we'll see where we're at by the end of the week in terms of does inflation continue to move down. Probably the two biggest reports are economic events coming out this week. Wednesday, so tomorrow, we've got the minutes from the Fed September meeting, and then of course Thursday we've got the CPI as well. So October is financial planning month. At Mission Financial Planners, we have 5 key areas that we work on with most people from a financial planning standpoint. It is income planning, it is investment management, it is insurance planning, tax planning, and estate planning. So I'm going to give you some income planning tips this week. We'll work through those other tips as we progress. But retirement planning tips, so retirement income planning. So first of all, start early. Have a realistic goal for yourself. If you have a plan at work, make sure you're taking advantage of your employer's retirement plan. If you qualify for a pension at work, make sure you understand how that pension works. With your investments, whether it's your plan through work or other investments you're doing, make sure you're diversified. We all have heard, hey, you got to have stocks and bonds. Well, guess what? In the last 5 years, a lot of stocks and bonds are almost directly correlated, which means they go up together and they go down together. You want to add some alternatives into the mix as well. Alternatives can provide true diversification because they're not directly correlated to what's going on in the bond and the stock market. What are some examples of alternatives? Real estate investment trusts, private credit, private equity, precious metals. There's a lot of things you can do that we're very, very good at. So if you're not sure what that means, just let us know. Avoid early withdrawals. Do not touch your retirement accounts. Okay, don't touch them. You have to pay early penalties. It counts as income when you take them out. Don't touch them if you can avoid it at all. At all. Even if you're maxing out your plan at work, don't forget you're probably also eligible for an IRA. Might not be deductible to you depending on your income level, but you're probably also eligible for that IRA. Take advantage of that. We said make sure you understand how your plan works or your pension plan works at work. Make sure you understand how Social Security works. That's one of the things I'm an expert at. Use a financial planner. People who work with financial planners average almost a 3% higher average annual return than people who don't. That alone can be the difference in having a successful retirement income set up. And then stay informed. No plan is going to survive first contact. That is something we absolutely believe here at Mission Financial Planners. Plans need to be monitored and revised as your life changes. So we've got to make sure that we regularly adjust and review. Tax tip this week is all about foreign income. Check that out on our website. It's on the blog post. Biggest thing is don't don't ignore the IRS if you're working overseas, right? There's still some stuff you got to do. Okay, so check out our blog post for details. The philosophy quote of the week: that which isn't good for the hive isn't good for the bees. That's from Marcus Aurelius. Essentially, he's talking about the very core of Stoic philosophy, which is individual good is linked to the community's welfare. In other words, yeah, you're your own person in your own family, but you're part of a bigger community. Proper decisions and actions that you take shouldn't just be for you. They should also be for the community itself. So a lot going on this month. We've got social security workshops coming up. We're going to send out some more cybersecurity materials, including a couple of videos that we recorded. But if you do have any questions on anything, as always, let me know. You can reach out to us at 888-339-0093. Once again, 888-339-0093. Alternatively, email us, call us, right? Reach out. Reach out. Have a great week. Do good work, and we'll talk to you all next week. Thanks again. Bye bye.